Cherry! Hello everyone! Hello! And welcome to the stream. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. I certainly did. Although, a storm kinda rolled in my area, and it's been storming the last few days. So, that's something I've just been dealing with. Now, today we have a bit of Silksong to play. I'm going to be honest here, I did some stuff in the background, mostly just busy work and finding things that were in areas that mostly just finding small things and figuring out where certain things were. And mostly just finding memory lockets, unlocking those grabbing and farming materials so I can use some of these tools I have. Now, something did happen while I was doing so, but thankfully it wasn't anything important because I just got a message from a few crows, essentially. Without further ado, let's begin because I really want to play. Here we are. Oh, oops, forgot. Second. Forgot to get rid of that thing. Here we are in Bellheart, and that's the thing that arrived. Now, as I mentioned, in my free time I did some farming, so I'm now for once not completely broke. And I managed to get all of the memory lockets, so everything I can use. Now with that being said, let's collect this. The Crawl Summons. I know what this is. Defiler, Dark, Attend, Home, Wheel. Yep, we gotta attend what I believe is meant to be a court, from what I've heard. So, as I said, I got all the various things leveled up, so I can now start doing actual builds. I think for this one, I am going to go try and use this build here. This one should hopefully be pretty fun. So it's mentioning going to the crawls, so that's where I'm going to go. I know exactly where that is, thankfully. Okay, Chakra. Seek swiftly, cry. Has gone dark. Oh. I could have sworn I grabbed all of these. Well, I have the extra money for once. Thanks, Chakra. Wait, oops. Sorry, wrong way. You know, I heard that there's a possibility to do a boss fight against Chakra, but you have to be in Act 2 for that, so that's unfortunate. I would have loved to be able to fight Chakra in a duel. Oh well, guess that's just for a next playthrough or New Game Plus if it's available. So I have to go to the other side to fight the trolls. Now, why am I going for this specific build? Well, specifically, I want to try it and try out new things. Oh, hey Scar, welcome to the stream. Also, because of this. Ow, that felt... I did not know those were affected by gravity. I do have to learn how to use this build properly, though. Maybe a boss fight isn't the best option, but I think the problem is that we've basically exhausted most boss fights, so I just got, most arena fights and most difficult encounters. So I just gotta deal with it with what I got. So, let's see. Nearest bench, the Crawl Father, is over there. Yeah, doing stuff like that is what I want to be able to do. And I've read that I need to get better at using my claw line and just use it to claw line into things rather than dash if need be. Now, you might be wondering, what have I been doing in the free time? Mostly things like fill out the Hunter's Journal, or try collecting stuff, and simple things like that. Just doing side content that isn't really that interesting to watch. Now, if I understand it, it's over... Not all that interest. Thank you. So, I believe it's in here. Yep, here's the... here's my summons. Here's the cruel summons. Let me just make... Yeah, I think this build should work. It's a fairly simple build, but it should be effective. Honestly, to think that the Crawls had a judicial system. Ah, I'm in an arena. Hello. Court of Crawls. Face me. Oh, I see. Ow. Thank you for the heal. Who's next? I really have to get better at using this thing. My poker-obsessed ass is not... What? Thanks for the heal. What's next? Okay. Big boy. Thanks for the heal. Yep, that was honestly expected. Again, much as I find this one interesting, I don't think this is this thing I'm going to be using in this fight. Let's try this build. Or, no, actually no. Let's try my classic build, and I'm going for these threefold pins for... I'll try using the threefold pins here. I think that, considering that... yeah, no, this... I'm going for my classic. If it's not broke, don't fix it, as the saying goes. If it's not broke, don't fix it, and... in terms of combat, I think my preferred method is just straight up nail combat. No gimmicks, no fanciness. I'm just gonna shoot them with the gun. Yep. Who's next? Okay. What's next, big boy? Come on, next. Okay. Okay, good. Darn it. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Okay, first things first. Swap out this one. This skill isn't very useful. Here. Yeah, this skill is useful here. That's a good zoning tool. Oh boy. I love this game. Now let me think. This is useful because I can use to shoot enemies that are in the way. Okay, let's try this with this different setup. I definitely am better than I used to be. I'm trying to use Claw Line a bit more, because I'm told that helps a lot when it comes to your combat moves and just generally doing damage. Less sprinting, more claw lining, as they say. Let's do this. That's one. Okay, next up. Okay, next. Alright, next up. Alright, now the big boy. Come on, big boy. Okay. Heal? Okay. Okay, that went very well. Okay. I did it. I beat him. Okay, that was a tough one. That was a tough one. But I definitely think I was doing that better. The crawl memento. Ooh. Ooh, that was tough. That was a fun fight as well. I definitely think I got better at that one, because I think my biggest thing... Oh, hello, Jude. Hole, you just missed me barely beating the Crawl Father. And what is this? The Crawl Bell. Alright, the passive income thing. I heard of that. I think the big thing that was just the fact that... I think the big thing was just that I was... Because I was using my... I decided... Can I get back with this? Oh, good. I think the big thing was that I was using my tools and skills more effectively. Rather than trying to nail everything, I was using the Thread Storm as a way to clean up most of the big enemies. I'll clean up the ads and then focus my combat power on the big guy. Let's install the Crawl Bell. Let's get the Crawl Bell installed and... Install Crawl Bell. Oh, hey, Rosette, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I just beat the Crawl Father. So that's fantastic. So now there are two things there's only one more thing I want to get done before I focus my attention on getting the bosses. So that means we're heading to Farfields. Because I'm missing one mask shard. One mask shard is all I need before I can really get into... Before I'm basically at max power, barring doing the flea stuff. So let's see him over here. Yeah, so I just need to go do the Sprint Master stuff. And then we'll be ready to fight. I'm not quite sure who I want to fight just yet. Like I have a idea of like who's the best. Who do I want to fight? But I'm still thinking about it to a degree. First things first, though. I have to beat up a bunch of those guys if I want to. Alright, so Carmelita's stage is over here. So I'll use this as my main... I'll just quickly set... So then I go down to the Sprint Master, do his challenge, and I should be... And then I should have as much health as I possibly could. Which... might not be as much as you think. Yeah, Scar. But might not be as much health as one might think, but well, when you get beat up as much as I do, and considering how often I end up winning a boss fight on literally the last bit of HP, I kind of think that one extra pip of masks is going to go a long way. So let me do a quick swap around of stuff so I can have have maximum speed. So let's see. Where are you? Where is it? Oh, there it is. So anklets. And also throw in flea brew if I really want to cheese this one. This is the last one. This is literally the last one I need to grab. Then I have every mask shard right possible. I just need to get this one here. Hey, Sprint Master. Nimble Bug. We both know previous one was only warm-up, yes? Only a tiny test to prepare for the real match, ho-ho. Well, the match is now. A new track worthy of your skill and mine. No longer merely a test. Beat the challenge at my speed full, okay? Let's beat the Swift Master. Okay, so that's the route. Got it. Okay, beat him. That's the second one, Sprint Master. That's the second time I beat you. Truly incredible. What is the course? Did I lose focus, or are you simply the bug I was waiting for? Her of such skill that my wish I could at last be granted. Another reward must be given for your speed, Nimble Bug. One deserved in full. A beast shard. The challenge, the course I shall improve. Yes, yes, the more truest test. Okay, let's do this last one. Last rate. I see now I have 2 mild challenge. I had only to race, but you're right, bringing destiny. In you, my wish may finally be granted. The barriers of speed broken wide. Are you prepared, Nimblebug? The time is upon us. The final test for the swift and spry. Alright, let's do the final one. Yeah, the trick is, if he ever gets ahead of you, claw line through him, stuns him. Darn it. Like... Yeah, I'm definitely going to lose this one. Yeah. Yeah, I've lost. Come on. Okay, so... Alright, so the first one... No, that's too... Alright. Wait, do I still have to... Yeah. I forgot I could stop the race with needle, and I forgot that. Let's do this again. I forgot I could stop the race from needling. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, the last one's always the hardest. Guess I have to use banned performance-enhancing drugs. Okay. That's... I need to get into the rhythm and figure out this movements. It's the pogoing. Okay, I don't think I need... Darn it. Okay. These challenges always... I thought the last one would be easier. Okay, I think I'm gonna... To avoid this being just an endless loop, I think I'm going to just do that off camera. Just because I feel like if I try to do this too much, it's just going to end up with an endless loop, and that is... It's not something that I think is enjoyable to watch. So instead, I'm going to go... I think I know where I'm going to go. The first place, I think... The first one I want to deal with is... Yeah, I know. I know which one I want to deal with first. Grand Bellway, because if I'm going to be fighting any enemy, and if I'm going to be dealing with any boss, I want to finish up the plant boss. He's my main target. Now, with that said, I'm going to have to figure out my... So yes, this is will be a good one since it's fine. Let's see, what else? Considering how often I'm above her, yeah, I think these are the ones this is what I'm going to be using against her. The underworks. Let's start by taking the plant heart. Let's start by taking the plant heart. That one is the most... Plant heart is... since I think that's the most efficient one to attack. Ow. That's the most efficient one to go for first. Alright, let's start the rosaries. Thankfully, I'm no longer poor because I've done stuff off camera. I'm no longer poor, so this is not nearly as much of a problem. This is going to be a tricky one, but I'm going to try my best with it. I will say that in terms of where they put this one, I do think Team Chair... I do echo the opinion some people have that this is a hard-to-find location. Oh, bye, Judhole. Welcome to the stream, and just hope you enjoyed. Now let's enter the dream and fight the giant plant. Well, less of a dream, more of a memory. Ow. Ow. Okay. I think I'm gonna die here. Darn it. Okay. First time's a charm. Just need to get into good habits here. And reason why I'm not going for the lifeblood build I did last time is because I need to start using my tools a bit better. Now, that's the problem I've been having. I'm not using my tools. I enjoy nail combat, but because I'm not really thinking too hard about it, I'm not using my entire arsenal. I'm not using all that I have available. Ow. Ow. Okay, that was entirely on me. I need to get better at judging the distance. Off we go again. And I need to use a trick which I learned. Because apparently Threadstorm destroys those projectiles, so I need to try and utilize it during that part of the combo. At this point, it's just me getting good. That's all it is to it. Ow. Ow. Okay, yeah, that was me being greedy. That was me being greedy. That one was entirely me being greedy there. Relaxing. Relax. I also have no idea how close I get sometimes with this. Okay, calm, calm. Okay. I did it! I did it! I took out the heart! I just locked in. I did it! I did it! I used full line correctly. I did it! We are life. We are growth. What world without us? Oh, my heart is pounding. My heart is pounding. The seed achievement achieved. Defeat first heart claimed. Oh. Take. Fallen heart. It beats faint and fast. Objective updated. Oh, wow. Oh my. I did not expect that to go so quickly. That's one heart claimed. One heart taken. One heart now part of me. Next up on the list. I think since we're keeping a green theme here, then next target is Lost Verdania. Next, and my current weapon isn't the main one I need for that. At least with the first boss I have to deal with. So, going to Lost Verdania. What would be the best? Oh yeah, I'm told that this is the best option against this thing. And might as well take something that can track. Crawls out. I'll go say. Also, I'm told that I'll find someone here. At least I thought I would. Lost Verdania. Let's first take a seat at the bench over there. Then I'll enter the Green Prince's dream. It's always kind of I forgot about that guy for a second. It's kind of interesting to see, like, what Verdania used to be and what it is now. So... I wonder, could you explore... Yeah, no. You have to go into the dream. Have to go into the dream to access it. That would permit me this final moment of memorial. I shall disturb you no longer. You know, I have heard people talk about not the morals, but well, okay, sort of the morals and ethics of taking the Green Prince's heart. Like, some people say that perhaps it isn't the right thing to do. But I think my belief is that no matter what we do, the Grey Prince is probably going to die. I feel like he's basically just resigned himself to death at this point. And so so by us taking the heart, we at least make his death have more meaning to it. So, not what I was intending to do. So, let's see. No, wrong button. Follow the pale stag. Okay, why do I keep just getting damaged by that thing? Sometimes this is not the best way to go into potential boss fights. That's for certain. Well, at least I'm going into it with some health. Alright, so yeah, this fucker. Okay, I'll... That's that... Like, I know that's like one of the easiest bosses ever, but... Oh boy, it is an irritating one. Run back is kind of annoying for it. I hate bosses that just run away from you rather than actually sit and fight. Because then it becomes a fun game of avoid attacks, dodge around, find the openings. That one is chase after it, make mistakes, chase after it. Yep. That place is where I'm gonna go. Thankfully, there's like none of the aggressive enemies. Hey, Viridian. Okay, well, to basically explain what you missed, I managed to beat Nihilith and the Cruel Father. And basically I managed to beat those two. Now I'm just trying to beat this annoying stag boss who, like, again, not hard. Problem is just that you have to... Ow. Why do I keep doing that? Not a hard boss, it's just that it just keeps, you know, not fighting you, if that makes sense. Just refuses to fight you, and I find this most infuriating. I thought that... Okay, don't bother chasing. Ow. Okay. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This is why I don't like this boss. Okay, I'm going to make a few adjustments to my setup because this gear is not what I need to beat that thing. Yeah, whatever. Okay, yeah, so this is not what I need to beat that thing. Cross stitch. Actually, no, that would probably do it, and fog flies. Fog flies will do it. Okay, once again, into Verdania. Like, the biggest annoyance about that boss is just the fact that that it isn't hard, it's just keeps dodging around. And it's most of the fight is literally just chasing after it and try to get to where it is so you can get a hit in, which is not exactly enjoyable, at least from my perspective. So at the very least, this place is beautiful. This place is just downright beautiful. Beautiful, and I'm never going to deny that. I will deny that I will deny my own incompetence. And I don't know how that thing killed itself. Probably jumped in the water, and that's funny. I do wonder what Sea of Sorrows is going to... What the Sea of Sorrows is going to be like. Like, that DLC, I've heard a lot about that DLC, and I'm just curious about what they're going to include in it. And current theories are mostly lifeblood, and probably something related. Alright, so... There, this... Hey! Come on. Oh, that acrobat. Okay, I'll put out a safe spot. Oh, thank God, finally. I did not enjoy that fight. Hear me out, crustaceans, because lobsters are bugs. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Lobsters are bugs. Lobsters are bugs. Now I just need to, find some things to kill so I can heal up, because, my God, am I... That's embarrassing, but that's fine. I don't need to fight that thing again, right? I don't need to fight that thing again, so now I can... Right? I don't need to fight that again. Wait, no, I came here earlier. Yeah, so this is where I came down. So I think it would want me to come... Okay, I see where I need to go. So I need to go down, around, up again. Down, around, up again. Okay. I think with these guys, it's less being aggressive, more you having to... Right. Okay, let's try. Give me soap. These bastards. Okay. Now those guys... I don't want... Oh, come on. Does not seem familiar. Oh, thank God. Heals. Okay, I am now less stressed. Now, point to what I saw earlier. Ah, bugger. Okay, gotta deal with those guys now. Okay, yeah, definitely that seems important, so... That definitely seems like an important situation. Like, Britannia has some interesting combatants. And It's always curious to think about why did certain areas get dominated by the Citadel. Now, for Britannia, I think the answer is simple. Well, it has definitely powerful combatants and warriors, but there's very few of them, I've noticed. Notice how that despite the fact that we... Let's see here. Despite the fact that they're powerful, we don't encounter many of them. So, I'm going to avoid these guys. I'm going to try and avoid these guys. I'm going to try not to completely jolt there. I can get the heals from here. Heals here. Alright, so get... Now I have heals. Now I need to... Alright. Okay. Okay. I need to swap out again my kit again. Yeah, people talk about why does X bench exist sometimes. And my answer is because people like me need the ability to swap out their build as needed. That should be better there. And we think here. We think. Gun? Gun. I'm gonna mag dump on these guys. So it's... Yeah, so the main goal I have at the moment is clear out, get that shortcut going, because I feel like that shortcut's going to be... On the opposite end of that is probably going to be the next part, or at least... Or at the very least, that shortcut will cut down the run back time considerably. Okay, I'm gonna go up here. And while I don't need to do it, I'm going to take the... Yeah, this definitely works. Yeah, mag dumping is just what I needed against these guys. Not... That guy is a different story. That guy is just irritating. but the gun strat is certainly useful. Gun strat definitely works. Gun, because gun can at very least get through. I'm going to go search for more HP. I am not going to survive. I wonder if I can farm this guy for silk. Yeah, I can farm this guy for silk. This is going to be a bit tedious as I'm going to use this guy just as a means to get silk. I just kind of need to get the health because otherwise this next bit's going to be a bit irritating. I need the silk, otherwise this is not going to go well. Okay, that's at least a bit better. Maybe one more go should do it. Oh, well, he's dead now. Guess that's what I got. Well, let's do this. Okay. Got it. Okay, stop. If I had the extra health, I probably would have done better there. Probably would have done better if I... Yeah. Those guys are really an annoying enemy due to their teleportation nonsense. I don't... I'm just going to try this. It's not even the fact they... But I did better that time. That's the main thing. I'm starting to get the hang of fighting those types of enemies. The annoying thing is that you can't really run past them, though. I think the main thing I have to acknowledge is that those guys are very telegraphed. That guy, I think, those guys I just need to thread storm immediately. So I just need to Threadstorm that guy immediately. That guy just needs to be Threadstormed immediately so I don't have to deal with this nonsense. Okay, dodge, dodge. Yes. Taken out. So, you know the drill, people. I'm going to do a bit of self-farming on this big guy. Oh. This guy's a normal guy this time. That one's the big guy. That one's the big guy. So just get some silk ore for this guy so I can go into the coming fight with as much HP as I can manage. One more hit should do it. One more hit should do it. Come on, pop up again. Thank you. Ah, there. That's better. Now let's just spread. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah. So that was the trick. I needed to threadstorm those guys quickly. Now, don't know specifically why I wanted to do that. What? But I'm assuming that that's because this way... Ow, that scared me. Just gonna get some heals from this guy. I'm assuming that over here is where I find the Clover Dancers. Back up again, please. Oh, that's better. So... yeah, over here was... Ow! Okay, so I assume because up here... Yep, he now remembers it fully. He remembers it clearly. And here is where I believe the boss fight is going to take place. Enter. This was a beautiful kingdom. And vibrant, lush. But yet... Ah, there's the great prince. There's the prince himself. Green prince. And what's down here? Guess this is a means of leaving the dream. On, come back. Just want to bomb this guy for a little bit of silk so I can go into this fight full health. Or I could have just looked up there and I would have found all the silk I needed. Oh well. What can you do? Hey. Again, to see this land, abandoned, betrayed, and a throne I could not sit alone. You were mortal bugs, caught between a being pale, devotion or destruction. These are the only fates my kind allow. Feel guilty at your absence, sir, but know the end was inexorable. The outcome set, whether you remained or not. Do not seek to console me, warrior. This memory is mine alone. I'll not brook your brutish intrusion. You who dare trespass the sacred chamber, ready yourself to see us and know us, Verdania's rulers, together in our finest form. Clover dancers. Oh. Ow. Yep, this is gonna be a fight. This is gonna be quite a fight. My current setup isn't really good for that fight, but I know what will be. I know what will be. Going to go to my favorite tools, the sting shard. And And yeah, I put this on because the extra speed might make it easier for me to avoid stuff. The extra speed might make it easier for me to avoid certain things the enemy might do.
Yanara.
I will not disturb you any longer, but I'm going to enter your dream. Thankfully, this... Thankfully, it's a fairly simple matter to get back to where he was. I believe, yeah, right here. Enter. I really have to... Okay. Okay, next phase, next phase. Fourth time beat. Okay, beat the Green Prince, taken out. That's 2. That's 2 hearts taken. 2 hearts! To dance and love and end together. Lament. In hell, we lament. That's 2. The conjoined heart. It beats sharp and clear. Rest well, O sweet prince. Actually, I wanna cool down from that. That was a toughie of a fight. Maybe not toughy, but that was quite the fight. Oh! Fun note, if you come back after a while, you'll see... Well, yeah, that's what I like to believe. I like to believe that Verdania... that his death there will have a effect and Verdania will return. Also, look who's here. Hello, Seth.
Benny Frank.
Sir Guardian, I scarcely thought we'd meet again after our encounter. Apologies, friend. I fear I don't recognize you, and I'm sure I would remember such a striking figure. Pay no heed, sir. It seems I mistook you for another. You are a traveler through these quaking lands, I take it? I suppose I am indeed. I was born into this world not long ago, waking beside a lake with only this weapon laying beside me. Death is my name, though I know not who gave it to me. The custom of the newly born is to explore the world, is it not? So that is what I have set out to do. I will rest here a moment, then continue my journey. I do wonder what locations I could encounter Seth in now. Still, that's good. That's 2 hearts gained. I think the thing that's allowing me to do this better is that I'm making better use of the claw line. And before, I used to be very hesitant to use it. But now I think I've realized that claw line gives me one crucial factor. It allows... So, I'm going to take back gun. I just like Hornet with gun. I've realized that claw line gives me one crucial thing that I was lacking. Because if you hit the claw line, it refunds the silk that you used with it. So there's really no reason not to use it to close the distance. Alright, so I think our next target is going to be the Crust King. Also, I realized I forgot to put the thing in my bell home. Which, as I mentioned, I was doing stuff offline and... well, off stream, and now my bell home is nice. It's nice and set up. Which is lovely. Add my another memento. Yo, GK official, welcome to the stream, welcome. We're about to go fight Crust King Khan. Or at least that's the main target of this next section. This is Heartseeker mode. And Heartseeker It means I'm going to grab... Let's see, where's last step. I want to get the hearts and finish up with Carmelita and do the thing. Then, because I want my final stream of this game, or at least my final stream for now. Actually, I realize there are 2 bosses I need to fight, actually. So where's the best... Yeah, there are 2 bosses I need to fight. So the best boss way to... So there are 2 bosses we're fighting here. Trust King Khan and the Watcher on the Edge. I'm going to do the Watcher first because, well, the Watcher is a... I think it's fitting that I take out the last of Crust King's soldiers before I take out the king himself. So, point... Oh, I see where I need to go. And then this one goes up. Right. And then go up here. Now I face the Watcher at the edge. Oh. Okay, that was a decent start. I think the main trick I need to realize with that guy is cross stitch. Yeah, there's a few little simple things I need to figure out. I need to just internalize when fighting him. Yeah, but his moves are fairly simple. He's basically a king move, for all intents and purposes. So. This one takes me there. This one takes me. Alley-oop. Run back's not that hard. And Watcher on the edge taken out. Oh. And he crumbles. Okay. Okay, I almost thought that was going to be a second phase or something. Gray memento. Engraved cruststone worn by a sand and blanched by time. Watch, remember till time, life anew. Memento can be displayed at home. Yep. And I'm going to get all 4 hearts. I know I don't need to, and I know... Okay, now that was just BS there. That one was just BS, like... I'm just going to use the Silk Eater to get that back and not care about it. Like, I have more than enough Silk Eaters. I don't need to bother going back for that. Anyway, let's go fight the king. Let's go fight the king in his court. Alright, go. I like to think that I've gotten a little bit better because I've decided to... I've taken some advice and learned how to be slightly better at fighting. But I'm going to just be honest. We all know that sometimes it's just me locking in and somehow doing better than I should. Alright, so we've beaten the last of his guard. I do think that it probably would have been a better idea to place that. Like, I know Team Cherry probably didn't want to have two bosses in a row, but it would have been awesome if for example they put a bench out there and they had this be the boss arena for the last Watcher. A case where he's basically standing guard upon his tyrant's throne. Anyway, let's go take out the Crust King. I definitely think that in terms of builds, I'm more of a Wanderer player. And while all the other fancy stuff is neat, I find myself most enjoying it when I do the dance, where I do a dance of nails. Sure, I do things to make it easier for myself, but I don't think it's... I think it's best if I do it this way. Alright, let's do this. I hate these guys. I hate those guys. I hate those guys. I hate those guys. I hate those guys. Let's do this again. Let's do this again. I do find it interesting to think about how Team Cherry designed this game, because I've looked at some of the design document stuff and how this was meant to be what the blasted steps was originally supposed to look like in the design documents. And they very clearly had a lot of guys just prepped and ready here. Oh, that's effective, at least. What's next? Oh. Ah, you killed your own guy. Okay, what? Number one down. First gauntlet down. First gauntlet down. That's good news. That's first gauntlet down. Resources not really expended. Second gauntlet. Let's do this. Second gauntlet. The first person thank you, Dr. OK. Like, I just like using Silksong. I don't care what people say about it. I like using it. I like the railgun. And it's just fun. It's just fun to use. The railgun's a fun weapon to use. Plus, I will admit, some of the other weapons I'm not the biggest fan of due to how they're designed. I mean, mostly it's just a thing of, how should I phrase this? Mostly I think it's just because I don't like the... I like the Silksong because it just appears everything on this, in this line dies situation. Okay. Okay, this is... Okay, so this is a precarious situation I find myself in. Oh boy, this is gonna be... I find myself in deep... This is a situation. Okay. Darn it. I honestly don't like using tools in general. Yeah, I know what you mean. Tools can be a bit something to... Tools are one of those things that they're very useful to have, but sometimes they don't feel that good. Let me just think here. Might actually need to swap around a bit. Need something that I can just... Try to throw out the curve sickle for a bit, see if that works. These tight confined curve sickle might be the better option. I know that there are builds where people just do utterly insane things with their tools, because there's literally a tool spammer build out there that I've seen. But it's not really for me. I like fighting with Nail, and I'm addicted to pogoing. That's me for certain. It will take time. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, set. Number one done. Number one done. Good, good, good. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Game better, I gain stronger, I have heals in the bank. Let's go. Round 2. Okay. Okay, what's next? Okay, next up. Another one down. Two down. Okay, I'm actually feeling good about this. Okay, I'm going to use this guy as a... Okay, who's next? Okay. Who's next? Alright, who's next? Heal? Okay, that's round 2. Round 2 completed. Okay. Not see that guy there. Okay, so I'm back. Yeah, I'm ominous. I'm guessing this is round 3 of the gauntlet, because I still don't think we're at the top yet. Okay, I have not seen what's beyond this gate, but I will do it. I will defeat them all. Okay, let's do this. This room's bigger. This is not good. What am I facing this time? How do I job so hard? How do I job so hard? I was... like, I lock in and then the moment it's something new, I job. Gives me a second to check a few things, make sure everything's good. But take a sip of water and... Okay. Okay. Take a sip of water. Alright, better? Alright. Round 2. Honestly, I lost count at this point. Let's just do this again. The main thing is that I'm learning. Every time I'm getting a bit further. Every time I get a little bit further, I'm a little bit stronger. little bit further. I'm a little bit stronger. I'm a little bit better prepared for this. Alright, let's do this again. Okay. 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 First level done. Probably not the most efficient to heal there, but I'd prefer to be ready for it. Okay, next one, the ant boys. Okay, reposition. Heal up since he's got a more passive. Okay, next up is... Ow, ow. Okay, I need to get heals. Okay. Good, thankfully this guy... I think that guy is pretty good for heals. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. Hmm. I think I need to make a slight adjustment to my build. This isn't really useful to me. I like the silk shot still. But since it's all arena fights, then something like this that jumps around might actually be useful. Just need to keep focused and lock in. That's the main thing. Just need to focus and lock in. Need to focus and lock in, and I can do this. So I do appreciate that they just have some combat gauntlets as one of the main ones. Although I wish there was a bit of a checkpoint system. So I didn't have to do it again every time. But I understand why there is. Two. Oh, thank you for taking that one out. I really have to remember that I can do that. Like, I have to remember to use my silk skills. That's the problem. I have this bad habit of getting a bit tunnel visioned and thinking I should only use my nail or my needle. But in reality, I shouldn't. I should use the silk skill. Okay. Okay. Okay, better, better. Now, big guy. Big guy taken care of. Okay, taken care of. I hate those guys. I hate fighting those guys. I hate fighting those guys. I think I'm going to make this a shorter stream today. I've made a lot more progress than I expected. Honestly, I expected to get stuck at certain points. And so, let me see here. As I said, I mostly just wanted to do a shorter focus on Silksong stream as usual. And that was pretty fun. Not sure what I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. I'm thinking maybe I'll stream my... maybe I'm going to stream going through some FGO content. Since I do have a gap, I can finally do some of the interludes I've been neglecting to do for the longest time. Still, regardless, as usual, I'm going to start a raid over on Twitch. And I'd like to say thanks everyone for coming. I know this was shorter, and I know this wasn't too much beyond me fighting and doing things, but I hope everyone enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you all again in the future, and until then, bye-bye!